surprised at all. It's
Money Mayweather.
It's who he is. I've always thought that he's a horrible person. And this is every bit of
fortunate because, saying Floyd Money Mayweather, surely I was going to get my check fairly quickly, right? And that didn't happen. So I'm sure it'll come eventually, right? I realized, okay, I'm being strung along. This is a classic, hey, buddy, you're the new guy in this industry. We're going to puppeteer you however we want. Hop on for the ride and shut up. Instead of shutting up, I make fun of him on social media and let everyone know that he doesn't have any money. I kind of joke and I'm facetious and I point the finger at Floyd. Well, I don't know if it's his fault. Maybe a little bit, but something tells me Floyd doesn't control where the money goes. Or maybe he does. I don't know. And I don't.
The boxing world has been reacting strongly to the newest claims involving Floyd Mayweather. While some people believe he has become a politically influenced figure dealing with financial problems, others continue to view him as a reflection of what is happening around him.
It's a tough one. I'm trying to understand as a real estate person myself, what exactly he is communicating when he's saying that he owns this, because they're trying to make it seem like he doesn't. But what it seems like is that he owns shares of these buildings, and it's a larger, it's part of an investment that he did on his own.
Khan claimed that some people and organizations have reportedly been offering large amounts of money to famous public figures in return for showing public support or making endorsements connected to Israel. He said that both he and his wife received similar offers but decided to reject them because he did not want to be involved in supporting or encouraging conflict. He then pointed to Mayweather's well-known public posts and appearances in support of Israel, suggesting that Floyd Mayweather may have agreed to such an offer.
Join me in expressing heartfelt gratitude to Magen David Adom, the Israel response team. No matter who you are, gender, race, or religion, they are there to provide elite medical care and support. With over 30,000 dedicated volunteers from diverse backgrounds, they are the true heroes of Israel Emergency Response Team. In these tough times, let's rally together and support.
These comments come at a time when more people are questioning Mayweather's financial position. During 2023, reports claimed that his name was included in lawsuits linked to a failed real estate project worth nearly $400 million. Other civil cases also brought accusations of unpaid debts, questionable business promotions, and missed public appearances, leading many to wonder if his financial empire is no longer as powerful as it once seemed. For Amir Khan, who has regularly spoken honestly about controversial issues in boxing, these events help explain his opinion. He believes Mayweather's recent decisions, including taking part in low-risk, high-paying exhibition fights and making political statements, are signs of financial pressure instead of the actions of someone fully in control. Khan openly criticized him during an interview by pointing to Mayweather's long-standing image of showing off expensive cars and carrying large amounts of cash even during difficult times around the world.
Arnold Schwarzenegger, limited edition AP, all factory, 1.8 million right here. The $20 bills section. We like to call this the Andrew Jackson section, but I like to call it wallpaper.
Oscar de la Hoya did not just criticize Mayweather. He went much further. When he called Floyd's recent exhibition fights a bad show, he was not only talking about entertainment or the quality of boxing. He was talking about legacy pride and the decline of Floyd, who was once viewed as the example of smart business and greatness inside the ring, but now seems caught in the same cycle, traveling to Dubai, Nigeria, and Japan for exhibition fights that very few fans wanted. The venues are often only partly filled. His opponents are usually internet personalities or retired fighters, and the events feel more like shows than real boxing contests. His comments sounded firm and carried a warning because he has seen similar situations before. Fighters who lose control.
Floyd, you're 50 years old. You're a legend in the sport. I've stood up for you in countless interviews, including Shannon Sharpe's podcast last week. But you have to stop embarrassing yourself with these exhibitions. I know life is hard. I know life is expensive. But come on, dude, put your legacy first. Nobody wants to remember you like this. And it gets worse. Your jeweler filed a lawsuit against you in Miami. And many are saying you're gonna have to sell off your assets.
Floyd Mayweather's empire once seemed impossible to challenge. He was in control of everything. The story, the pace of the fights, the money deals, and every part of the event. But now things seem different. These exhibition fights no longer look like they are about staying active. They appear to be happening out of necessity. His exhibition in Dubai against an unfamiliar opponent was followed by reports of payment problems. The money from the Logan Paul fight is also reportedly still involved in legal disputes. Even Mayweather Promotions now appears different, with no rising stars, no major PPV events, and only Floyd surrounded by close allies and unclear business projects. There were also reports connecting him to NFTs during the 2021 boom, including promotions tied to Ethereum Max, which was later criticized as a project.
Everybody keep asking me, why you not coming back to fight? Why you not coming back to fight? So I look at the fight game. I said, okay. I said, fighters fighting, they make 3 million, 4 million, 6 million, 7 million. Some may make 10 or 20 million, but I'm doing exhibitions and I'm making 20, 25 million, 100 million for exhibitions. So why would I come back and fight?
And there is the real estate issue. Reports claimed that several properties connected to Floyd were either refinanced or had liens placed against them. One Las Vegas mansion worth millions was reportedly close to being auctioned because of tax problems. There are also claims that Floyd may not own as many properties as he has suggested. Some of the homes are reportedly financed instead of being fully paid for. While this is common for many wealthy people, Floyd built his image as the cash king, famous for carrying huge amounts of money. Reports also claimed that the IRS pursued him after the Conor McGregor fight, seeking a large payment. That situation.
I feel good, training hard. Did Floyd not take out his own jets?
Floyd got 3.
Yeah.
So Floyd's got
you know what else he got?
And he got
tax problems. That's what he's got. Oh, stop.
7 years later, he is still taking part in questionable exhibition fights involving Saudi backing and lesser-known promoters. Oscar's criticism is not personal. It shows his concern as he watches a once dominant champion slowly lose parts of his empire just to keep going. At the same time, Amir Khan has openly criticized Floyd Mayweather's public support for Israel, suggesting the reason may be financial instead of political or based on personal beliefs. Those comments quickly spread across social media and the boxing world. Khan also suggested that Mayweather could be receiving money for his public position during the ongoing Israel.
Some say he's the greatest of all time.
Some do. The history book says that.
You want to go right now? We'll find out. Many say, it's like in davening, are you many or most? Everyone says.
Let's say 99.9.
99.9.
Meanwhile, Canelo Alvarez is not paying any attention. He has already moved forward. When asked about a possible rematch or even an exhibition with Floyd, he laughed and gave a clear no. It was not because of anger, but because he has no interest. Floyd did beat him, but Canelo was only 23 years old and facing one of the greatest defensive boxers ever. Since then, Canelo has become one of the biggest names in boxing, winning titles across different weight classes and headlining major events at Madison Square Garden, T-Mobile Arena, and sold-out stadiums across Mexico. Now he is focused on building his own legacy with the Mayweather blueprint.
You fought Floyd Mayweather at what? Were you 23?
23.
That's so fucking young.
Yeah.
What was that like?
I trained so hard, and now obviously I try to beat him because, if you beat him, you want to be the best in the world at 23.
What do you think was so impressive about him?
His experience, he's so smart. He have everything in a fighter, a complete fighter. He don't have power in the punches, but when you that kind of fighter, you don't need it.
Do you think that was the toughest fight you faced?
For Canelo, Floyd's recent actions are not important. They are only distractions and background noise. His full attention is on Terence Crawford in a possible mega fight that could define an entire era. There is no room in those plans for a rematch with 48-year-old Floyd, who now appears more focused on promotion than real competition. Unlike many others, Canelo is not openly attacking him. His approach is quieter, but still meaningful. Floyd is no longer the standard for money, performance, or public image. The new generation does not depend on Floyd's approval. Canelo and his
17. However, he dug himself into a hole after making super lavish purchases like this LA mansion. It was so bad that he actually owed $22.2 million to the IRS, which made him have to come out of.
What stands out even more is that Canelo sees boxing as a way to create a lasting legacy instead of only earning money. He used his loss to Floyd as motivation, rather than allowing it to define his career. While Floyd was in Tokyo for another well-paid exhibition against a smaller kickboxer, Canelo stayed focused on winning and unifying world titles. Floyd may have started the money team mindset, but Canelo is showing modern fighters a different path based on discipline, clear direction, and long-term planning. He does not show off his wealth as much, but it appears more secure through real estate tequila businesses, investments, and sponsorships. His business portfolio is well managed. There are no flashy late-night social media.
To my lifestyle, showing people how I live. Now, I know you guys see me on a regular talking about real estate. Well, lately, I purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York City. And what I need you guys to do, slide over and check out the photos. It's not all 62 buildings, it's a few buildings, but guess what? All the buildings belong to me. I don't have no partners. And all the retail down low on my buildings, all belong.
Then there is Manny Pacquiao. When asked if Floyd still needs money to support his lifestyle, he made it clear that he has no interest in that kind of spectacle. But his opinion goes even further. Manny has always had a complicated relationship with Floyd built on rivalry, respect, and a quiet sense of competition. When the idea of an exhibition rematch was mentioned, Pacquiao answered without hesitation, saying it is only about money, distancing himself from the direction Floyd has taken. Manny continues to stay active through politics, charity work, and training in the gym. But the difference is clear that his no.
Describing
an exhibition.
Yeah, let me know about it. I wasn't aware of this.
With
in Japan.
No other.
Guess who?
Then
we're working on it. The opponent, we're working with Mayweather.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. Yes, you heard it. Floyd Mayweather.
Mayweather Pacquiao. Why don't you do it for reals? I don't know.
We don't know.
Pacquiao has rejected several rematch offers from Saudi Arabia, Macau, and even the Philippines, despite the huge money involved. He knows what those fights really represent. There are no titles, no real competition, only old memories being sold for the highest price. That is not the direction he wants. He has chosen a life focused on public service, political goals, building hospitals, and helping local communities. Although he still trains and stays active in the gym, it is not for social media attention or fast financial rewards. From his point of view, Floyd today seems very different from the legend he once was. The private jets, expensive lifestyle, and constant luxury spending all require continuous.
Chilling in an EWV Rolls Royce. For those that don't know what an EWV is, that's an extended wheelbase Rolls Royce. I need the leg. I know I ain't that tall. About 5'8.5". Some days 5'9". But it is what it is. Chilling, sitting right here watching the Thriller in Manila, Ali versus Frazier documentary. Come check it out.
Legal records show that lawsuits continue to increase. There are still unresolved questions about the payment from the Logan Paul exhibition. A former TMT fighter has also filed a lawsuit claiming breach of contract. Reports have also mentioned internal problems at Mayweather Promotions, with important members leaving or saying they were not paid. The situation surrounding Floyd now appears more uncertain for someone who was once known as one of the most.
Computers, but soon as someone black, when my career is over, as far as me in a combat sport, as far as boxing, whatever, if I'm promoting on social media or I'm doing exhibitions, it's like, oh man, he's broke. No, it's not a crime for them to make money. They don't say nothing about the guys that's 80 and 90 that's still making hundreds of millions and billions, but soon as somebody black does it, your people, your own people, say, oh, he's...
Devin Haney once looked up to Floyd Mayweather and spent time training at his gym during the early years of his career. That is where he improved his defensive skills and developed a style many compared to Floyd because of its accuracy and patience. As time passed, Haney became more critical of Mayweather's promotional decisions and exhibition-focused events in recent years. He chose a different path by making decisions aimed at building a long-term legacy instead of chasing short-term attention. Haney later unified the lightweight titles and accepted difficult fights even when the risks were high. He has also turned down flashy match.
He owes a bunch of gambling debts. Floyd, okay? And he tried to plant fake news out here saying that he was in downtown LA giving out money, and then he was at the, what do you call it, the basketball game. This is Floyd in Dubai. Yeah.
While he still shows respect for the fighters who came before him, Haney has said many times that older boxers should step aside and give the next generation their chance. He never mentioned Floyd by name, but those comments came soon after the Gotti 3 event, making the timing difficult to overlook. Haney also believes real sportsmanship goes beyond what happens inside the ring. In his opinion, constantly displaying wealth and status sends the wrong message. He believes a fighter should not make others feel less important, which he feels Floyd has done before. Now with everything happening, Haney sees it as
he did was breaking out of whatever contract he was in initially. He spent $750,000 to break out of his contract, and he's generated so much more money. His own promotion, the money team, he organizes his purse. Deep it. The fight he had with Oscar De La Hoya soon after he broke out that contract was 8 million. With no management team or whatever around him, that's 8 M's for him.
People say he's broke because of the lifestyle he lives, or he's a very big gambler and whatnot, this, that, blah, blah. But does the exhibition fights, people are like, oh, if you're not broke, why is he doing exhibition?
When Teofimo Lopez was asked about the criticism aimed at Mayweather, he gave a more careful response. Lopez has never been afraid to point out what he believes are problems in boxing, often calling exhibition fights and staged events clown shows that damage the sport. Although he did not mention Floyd Mayweather directly, many people connected his comments to the direction Floyd has taken since retirement. Events like the Gotti 3 exhibition, which almost ended in chaos, seem to match the type of shows Lopez has been criticizing.
He went even further, citing rumors that Mayweather may have been the victim of a $402 million scam related to the Manhattan real estate deal. Smith proposed the question many are now wondering if Mayweather really is a billionaire, why is he still fighting guys with no professional boxing pedigree in venues that feel more like...
Lopez believes these types of events hurt boxing's reputation and reduce the respect the sport once had from fans. He has always said boxing should be about fighting the best opponents and earning success, not chasing viral moments or easy money. For someone like Lopez, who beat Vasily Lomachenko when many doubted him and later faced heavy criticism after losing to George Kambosos, the difference between real competition and pure entertainment is clear. He has also said that retired fighters can still have too much influence behind the scenes through promotion or matchmaking. In his opinion, the new generation should not have to compete under the shadow of past legends. It is a view many connect to figures like Mayweather, who still influence parts of the sport.
You know, it's great and all when it was Floyd Mayweather. This is not Floyd Mayweather era. This is bringing back boxing to what it was before. The best fighting the best, whether they had to win or...
Oh, I think that Floyd's, he's probably made about 60 million before in one night. But no, 100 million, 130 million, they just didn't have. I know that Floyd is still getting in there as recently as this weekend because he needed the money.
Do you think he blew through all of his money?
I'm claiming for you, he in his whole career has made about 100 million. People think he made 130 in a night. I'm sharing with you, he didn't. No boxer's ever made 130.
Did. It's really a trick. He gets these people to box with him. They have no business boxing with them, and he's making millions and millions of dollars doing this way after his competitive career is over. That money, that money has to keep coming in if you're going to live like this.
It's absolutely, he needs money. You think he's once broke? Again, come on, fighters like that.
Lopez often speaks about these opinions on podcasts instead of only during press conferences. In one interview, he made a remark that attracted a lot of attention, saying that legends should not act like social media entertainers. Many people believed it was aimed at Floyd because of his regular viral videos and promotion of fights with little real competition. With continued reports about possible financial problems connected to real estate and business deals, Lopez's comments now appear more thoughtful than controversial. He is not speaking just to create attention. He believes lasting success in boxing comes from stability and smart planning, not simply being visible.